and an amethyst. Make a Smoky Quartz.
Forget your name! You gotta fight to win!
Is fusion the only trick you crystal gems know?
Hey, beautiful people. The episodes aired together in the US, so I'm just going to put Beta and Earthlings into one recap video. So here you go. In the episodes, Steven takes Amethyst to the barn to hang out with Lapis and Peridot in an attempt to get Amethyst's mind off of Jasper. Peridot and Lapis spent their entire time watching Piney Hearts and making meemorps, and Amethyst can't stop fixating on Jasper. Peridot, in an attempt to cheer up Amethyst, reveals that while Amethyst is flawed, she also has everything going for her that Jasper doesn't. Jasper's like all quartz and from Earth, but she's from the Beta kindergarten, which is fundamentally worse than Amethyst's personal kindergarten. They visit the kindergarten only to find out that Jasper's been using the garden to capture corrupted and mutated gems.
Corrupted gems? In cages?
Why? Who would do this?
That's who. Jasper.
Amethyst tries to ambush Jasper, but fails. Jasper reveals that she believes all imperfections need to be purged. Amethyst tries to fight in a rematch, but Jasper easily takes everything Amethyst throws at her. Steven gives Amethyst a pep talk, and Steven and Amethyst bond, literally, becoming Smoky Quartz.
What a beautiful day!
Smoky battles Jasper, who in rage releases her army by mistake. Jasper attempts to fuse with one of the corrupted gems, but can't seem to keep it together. Jasper starts to corrupt herself, and Steven tries to heal her, but Jasper wants nothing of it. Jasper believes that Rose collects broken gems, waiting until they're at the very lowest to collect them, and blames Rose for everything that happened to her pink diamond. Jasper goes fully corrupted, Peridot takes her out with her metal powers, and Amethyst bubbles Jasper. Only for them to return to the barn, and the rubies are back. End of episode. Alright, so let's talk about the episodes. The Jasper versus Amethyst arc is finally concluded, and we finally found out that Steven confused with other gems. This is a huge game changer for the show. Actually, a lot of fusion theories, and just a lot of theories in general, have been getting confirmed or debunked lately. So, corrupted gems can also fuse together, which, what kind of dance is this? Honestly, the show has been using the term fusion dance very loosely for a while now, and I just thought that was just like the cream of the crop right there. Like, what is that? Smoky Quartz looks fantastic. I love that their theme is very video gamey and reminds me a lot of Undertale. What I find interesting is that she looks almost perfectly human with the exception of the 3 arms, which I have to admit at first I was kind of turned off by the 3 arms, but ultimately I like the design. They've grown on me. I really like it's a very tacky outfit. You know, you have like the boots, knee highs with like really short shorts, crop top, it's very Amethyst and Steven put together. That's the easiest way of describing it. I think it's great. The yo-yo is the first crystal gem weapon that is not a medieval weapon, but it fits them so well. I love the voice actress. This show does a really good job of when they do fusions, they get a voice actor that sounds somewhere between the two. And you can hear a little bit of Amethyst in the voice actor. You can hear a little bit of Steven. It's great. They do a really good job with Stefani as well. So I just got to really commend the show on that one. I originally thought Smoky Quartz was going to be Peridot and Amethyst fused. Mostly because I was kind of in that camp that I thought Steven wouldn't be able to fuse with other gems. But ultimately, this is awesome. I love the new potentials. We have to get Rainbow Quartz now. I need my Rainbow Quartz. I need my fat, chubby Steven Rainbow Quartz. It's gonna be great. And you know what's really neat is I really want Amethyst, Steven, and Peridot, the Shorty Squad, to merge into one character. That'd be really neat. Speaking of Peridot, I thought she was great in this episode. Really funny. In the Earthlings episode. In the first one, she was a little bit more annoying to me for some reason. The whole creating art and making meemorps, that was kind of neat. It's really interesting that she took music and basically made art, which what it is. I like that Lapis is still kind of like, whatever, cool, this is a thing. Totally get that, totally fun. And it looks like there's not going to be a redemption arc for Jasper. Poor Jasper fans. All they wanted was Jasper to stay around longer than 5 minutes. And, you know, we got her for 2 episodes, but she's bubbled. I don't think she's going to be coming back. Just how this kind of ended up. It's very obvious that Jasper's ideologies won't change. She had her chance to join the Crystal Gems right here. This was that was the thing. This was Steven trying to help her out, and she turned him down because she believes that if she joins the Crystal Gems, she is accepting defeat. She's now weaker. She's not who she's supposed to be. She's no longer perfect. All of Jasper's ideas are super extreme. Everything has to be perfection. Everything has to be what it's supposed to be. And anything besides that needs to be purged. And that's such a extremist look that I just can't see Jasper coming back. Unless they do something where, like, she's like I imagine it'd be like a Teen Titans cameo where Steven fixes somehow all the corrupted gems and then she's like in the background and gives kind of like a thumbs up type thing. But I don't see her like as a character coming and fighting with the crystal gems. So we did learn a lot about Pink Diamond and the diamonds themselves, and we now know that Rose is not Pink Diamond. In fact, Rose may have killed or shattered or done something with Pink Diamond. I say not just straight up killed because there's so many fan theories, and I'm kind of in that same boat that I feel like Lion has to be somewhat connected to Pink Diamond. Just maybe Lion some kind of corrupted gem. We just don't see the gem. I don't know. But the Pink Diamond just doesn't it doesn't seem like dead, you know. But we can confirm from Bismuth that Rose wasn't Pink Diamond because Rose was born on Earth and diamonds are born on the perfect homeworld. I think the next episode, To the Moon, is going to reassure some things. I think we're going to find out more about Pink Diamond. I know that they have that, like, the walls of the diamonds. I feel like we're going to find out more information. But we did find out that Jasper, Rose, Amethyst, I believe the rubies are all pink diamonds. I still say Sapphire is the blue diamond. And I'm going to guess that Pearl's most likely Pink Diamond's personal pearl. That's just my speculation, but I feel like that's a pretty safe bet. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. I probably didn't cover everything you wanted me to, but please let me know what I missed in the comments section, and I will be back with another episode soon. So I'll talk to you guys later. Love ya.